Alright, so breakfast today is this 0% fat yogurt here, this Yeo Valley natural yogurt. And on top of that, I'm going to be sprinkling some of this granola. After seeing a YouTube video the other day, I wanted to find like the two lowest fat ones that I could mix together for breakfast a bit more often, but I couldn't find a plain granola, so today I've got this like fruity one with cranberries and seeds and other stuff like that in there. But what I'm going to do is have probably 200 grams of this and I think one serving of this, a 45 gram serving of this, because I had some last night and the servings are actually quite big, so I'm just going to measure it out on here and I'll show you it afterwards. Okay, change of plans. I think I'm just going to go for 100 because that's actually quite a lot of yogurt, and I literally just want to go to a gym straight away after eating this. So, one more scoop. Here we are. So just 45 grams for this. Gonna be quite a bit. Trying to get most of it just granola and no fruit. There you go, that'll do. So that's breakfast today. Just gonna mix it up a little bit and that'll be my first meal. Just quickly, if you guys like the taste of vitamin C, the little tablets you put in the water when they dissolve, this is what this pre-workout kind of tastes like. Some might not like that, but I actually think it's quite nice. I don't know if there's more than one orange flavour, but this is the Dreamsicle one and that's actually alright, so give that a go. Oh my god. It's gonna smoke up so much in here. Alright guys, gonna be trying the orange flavour today. Usually I would just scoop it into the bottom and shake it up a little bit, but I think today I'm just gonna take a shot of it in my mouth. That sounded really dirty. Take a scoop of it in my mouth and then wash it down with some water and just go in there and kill legs. Thinking today with legs, I'm actually gonna try something that I haven't done in there before. I don't think I've actually ever really done it properly. Those are walk-in lunges. I haven't done this exercise. I see a lot of people doing it in there. Yeah, so gonna give it a go, see how that goes. How's it going, guys? Gonna keep this commentary fairly short and sweet. Right, so the first thing you're gonna notice with this workout is I tried to put the belt on and it didn't fit me. So a handy thing that I've actually started doing once I got this belt was keep a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, in my gym bag in case I need to adjust the belt. And because I've been cutting, I've been losing quite a few pounds and that's obviously come off my belly quite a bit, so I've had to adjust the belt. So if you've got the kind of lever belt that I've got, or any kind of weightlifting belt that requires you to use a screwdriver to adjust it, then I'd recommend keeping one in your bag just in case, because if you need a belt for squatting like this, then it's going to suck if you get it out and your belt doesn't fit you, so you've got to go beltless. But anyway, what you're seeing here is me squatting like I do with any leg workout, and I just want to talk a little bit about why I do it at the start. Now really, you don't have to do squats or flat bench press or deadlifts necessarily at the start of whatever workout you're doing. It just helps that if you're going heavy with those, so like you're seeing here, I'm going for 3 or 4 reps with a heavy weight, hence the belt. It's better to have it at the start of your workout, because if you're interested in trying to get those reps and go quite heavy, you want to keep all your strength at the start of the workout and not jeopardize getting a PR or being able to lift that heavy by doing like these lunges that you're seeing here. I did this for a second exercise, but if I was to do these first with the higher reps that I'm doing on these, when it came to me doing squats, I probably wouldn't be able to do maybe 1 or 2 reps, like not much of a difference, but the whole idea of going heavy first is so that you can lift as heavy as you can, as many reps as you can. But anyway, the lunges here, I mentioned these at the start of the video, going to start doing them a lot more, and I've got to say, doing them in this workout was really good. And I also did extensions after this, which I didn't record, but the lunges absolutely killed my legs. And doing them walking, you don't have to do them walking, there's plenty of variations that you can do, but I think walking's the best, as long as you got a kind of long strip of almost a path that you can use in the gym like this. Some gyms might have like a length of AstroTurf, but I just use the the floor here where there's a gap and there's kind of like a walkway. You can do these standing with a barbell, you can do these walking with a barbell, you can use plates like I'm using, you can use dumbbells. There's so many different ways of you doing these, so you don't even have to do walking ones if you don't want to. If you'd rather stay in the squat rack and just do lunges one leg at a time, or do one, step back, take a 1 second rest and do the other leg, you can do that. That's kind of what I did with these walking ones. As you saw there, between each rep I'd actually stop for a second just to get my balance back to do the other leg. But I think what I'm going to start doing more often is, instead of resting, I'm just going to go from one leg to the other leg straight away, so that I can keep it more intense and, you know, not give my muscles a rest between each rep, or not too much of a rest anyway. And at the start of the video I did say that I had done these but I hadn't properly done them, and that was because when I started doing these lunges I actually hated them because I couldn't feel the mind to muscle connection. I felt wobbly. I didn't feel like it was a good enough exercise that was worth doing, especially walking ones. I was really just terrible at them, but it just goes to show that having built my legs up over the last year or so, I've obviously managed to gain a bit of strength on that and a bit of muscle. This means that I'm now capable of actually walking and not falling over or dropping the weight or whatever. So if you can't do something, maybe give it a few months, build your strength and your size from other exercises, and then go back to that one and give it another go, and you might find that you actually really like that exercise. Now these hamstring exercises you're seeing here, I actually did stiff-legged deadlifts before this, but again didn't record those because I didn't want to make the video too long. I wanted to just record the main points that I wanted to talk about. And this thing here, this is similar to a lying leg curl. The only difference is that you get to use the one leg at a time, which is good if you've got any imbalances with strength or size. So if you've got one of these in your local gym, I'd definitely try that out. The stretch on it feels really nice because the weight's pulling your leg down like an elastic band. You've got to pull it back up to use that muscle. And then finally here you're seeing the calf raises that I do with all of my leg workouts. This is actually the machine that I tend to like the most. A lot of people like the standing one where you're standing up and you have the pads on your shoulders, but I like this one because you can sit down. You don't have to stand up after your rest, you can literally just sit there, and there's this nice little hollow bit underneath your heel where you can get a full range of motion and let your heel go through to that gap and then pushing back up with a nice squeeze at the top there to get that muscle really working. So I'm going to leave that commentary here. Hope you guys like the rest of this video. It's kind of a long rant, so if you're not into that, then don't watch. But yeah, the endorphins were higher, so I couldn't help myself. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, we're done in there. That was a very, very good leg workout. Got it all done quick, did a lot of volume. Tried the lunges. It's pretty quiet in there, so I managed to get 3 sets done. I think I recorded 2, maybe even 3 of the sets. But yeah, good workout. I love getting a sweat on so much, no matter what body part I'm training, no matter what muscle group. It's just the endorphins that flow through your body for a workout. I think it's so good. I hate having too long rests between. Just go exercise after exercise after exercise, just pushing hard, working hard for 45 minutes to an hour, doing as much as you can. I think that's so much better than just like taking your time, resting longer than you really have to for up to 2 hours. But yeah, it's a really good workout. I'm still panting. Don't know about you guys, but with dumbbells, I always put mine back, or if I do like a drop set, I'll put most of mine back. I swear to God, there's so many people in there, in any gym, not just this one, that just leave their dumbbells just in the middle of everyone's way, like in the most awkward possible places. No one trips over them, no one can find what they actually want. You know, that's excusable, especially if you're in a rush, or you know, you want to do your workout quick. I don't blame people for that. But the calf machine was like buried in plates and office hinges when I went over to it, the one that I always use, and I was just thinking, like, how can you even leave it like that? Fair enough if no one was on it and I knocked it, but I don't see how that could even happen. But I had to deload literally every plate that was actually on the machine, but push it up. I know this doesn't sound like very much effort and I'm just being a bit of a bitch, but no, it's just, why would you leave it like that? Got to consider other people, guys, come on. Really, I think just
having a workout, putting everything that you got into it, sometimes that means going in the gym on your own, just powering through it. I think that's really what you got to do with whatever it is that you're training, whatever goal it is in life really. You can't do stuff half-assed and expect to get the best results. You need to just work for it. You can't, there's no there's no shortcuts with stuff that's actually worth having. I just don't understand it. I really don't understand like people's mindset when it comes to like their goals, and like you can't knock other people's goals. Whatever they want to achieve, that's up to them obviously, but when people are just okay living a life that they're unhappy with, I don't understand that. I really don't. That would drive me crazy. Right now I'm trying to get to where I want to get through like all of this fitness stuff, YouTube and everything, and just it's taking this time, but I can't give up, and I don't want to give up. I really actually get so pissed off with myself when I let myself get too distracted, or you know, I get discouraged or afraid of something because worried what people are going to think. You can't live your life like that. If you want something, you can't get what you want to get out of life if you're going to allow yourself to be put down by people whose opinions don't even matter to you. Like, what are you doing? I'm not saying this to all you guys, because I've fallen culprit to this many times and I just hate it, and I feel like I'm lucky that I've kind of started to figure stuff out in my head at quite a young age, and I know that what it is that I want, and I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there as soon as I possibly can. I don't want to waste time. Oh, I don't even know, like, with everything, this is a really weird rant, it's just going all over the place, but like, the amount of people that you see on the news that have passed away in like a freak accident, terrorist attacks, the amount of like celebrities that you thought were happy and you thought they were completely fine, they just die like that because they had all these problems that you didn't even know about. The fact that people's lives can just go like that from an accident, a disease, whatever, it just makes me not want to waste any time. Like, honestly, if I had a week where I wasn't in the gym and I wasn't really doing anything, and I had the opportunity to do stuff that I want to do, but I was just, you know, can't be arsed, don't want to go out, and you know, I just sit inside. Why not? Yes, I haven't really got anything that I need to do. Like, why? You have the opportunity there. There's so many people that want stuff. There's so many people in the world that want food and they can't get food because it's not there for them. Don't take for granted the opportunities that you have presented to you. You know, for most people that are living a healthy lifestyle, they have parents, they're living with a roof over their head. Like, you don't really have any excuse to like not go after what you actually want. You can't just say, oh, I'll get that career because it's got a lot of money in it. Oh, that looks good. Like, if you have in your head what it is that you want to do, regardless of whether or not you're going to earn a lot of money from it, just think outside the box. Think of ways that you can, you know, put your own spin on it. Be creative with it, and don't just think, I need to get one of these jobs, I need to go to university to get that, if you don't want to do that, because there's no point wasting that much time. Just take the opportunities that you have now and go after what it is that you actually want. It might mean going to uni, it might mean getting a job and whatever else. Not saying that that's bad, just I'm saying don't go towards something that you have no passion for and you don't want to do. And same with failure. If you fail once, if anything, that's good, because it means that you've learned from your mistakes and you can then dust yourself off, get back in there. Whether it be the gym, you know, maybe you go for a PR, you don't quite make it. Don't think, oh, you know, next time I go in there I might do a little bit less heavy, go for more reps. Like, no, try the same weight again. Obviously don't like crush your body under a squat or a bench press or something like that, have no spot or anything like that, but just don't just let yourself be bothered by other people's opinions and listen to whatever people think you should do with your life, because that's just gonna, in the long run, ruin you. You can't let other people control you. You can't be someone's puppet. Be smart about it, have your plan, get your head down and just work for it. Get in the right mindset, just clear your head if you're ever feeling pissed off or just lost. Really, I think gym or fitness, exercise is something that helps a lot of people clear their head, and that's why I love it so much. A lot of people say, oh, I can't be asked to go to the gym. Honestly, if you just stick at it for a month, 2 months, like make yourself go, guarantee you'll fall in love with it. Whether that be weightlifting, calisthenics, powerlifting, power building, cross country, running, I don't know what it is. There's so many different ones out there, but honestly, just you stick with it and it will help you so much.